Hi everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a slideshow background that you can use, or if you just want to learn and practice with layers and blending modes, it will also be fun to do that. It can be done virtually on any version of Photoshop Elements or Photoshop, so shouldn't have any trouble doing it at all. We're going to start here in the organizer of Photoshop Elements 14. The picture I'm going to use is this picture of flowers that I took in Germany. And we'll try opening it in the editor in the traditional way down here with the icon. Photo editor. Okay, we're now in Photoshop Elements. We'll be in the expert mode for this. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to duplicate the layer. Notice the layers are opened up over here. I won't do any other editing to this picture. It looks pretty good as it is. But I'm going to duplicate the layer. And the way I normally do it is Control J. Now we have a duplicate layer. We're going to call this, let's just leave the layers the way they are labeled. Layer 1. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pixelate this particular layer using the pixelate filter. So we'll go up and click on Filter, Pixelate, and we're going to choose Mezzo Tint. And for the type of pixelation, we're going to go with medium lines. Click OK. And now, as you can see, we have a pixelated photograph there. We're next going to use the radial blur filter on this layer. Go up and click on Filter, Blur, Radial Blur, and we're going to select Zoom, and we're going to go with the amount of 100, and in terms of quality we'll use best, and we'll click OK. Now you can see we got a pretty good blur going on here, but we're going to repeat the blurring part of this steps that we've just done 3 more times at least. Might even go to a 4th. So the easiest way to do that is click on Filter, and here's the last filter we applied. To repeat the same filtering, we just click on it. There's one. As you can see, it's gotten more blurry. Go up and click on it again. Comes a 3rd time. And I'm going to do it one more time for good measure. Okay, now we're going to duplicate this layer, layer 1, just like we did before. Make sure it's active. Control J. Now we're going to go back down to layer 1, make sure it's activated. And we're going to apply another kind of filter. Click on Filter, Distort, Twirl. And in the dialog box, we're going to change we're going to change the angle to 150. We can type in 150. In the positive direction, it's a plus 150, since it goes to the right. Notice how it's twirling that. Click OK to apply it. Now we don't really see it because we have the top layer, layer 1 copy, turned on. Just briefly, I'll turn it off by clicking on the eyeball. There you can see the twirl effect we've added. I'll turn it back on. Now we're going to go to the top layer, make it active, and it is on. And we're going to apply the twirl to that layer. Filter, distort, twirl, but this time we're going to twirl it a negative 150. So we'll start the slider going over, and to speed things up, I'll just type in minus 150. In other words, we're twirling the opposite direction. Click OK. Okay, so now we have all the filtering we need to do. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to change the blending mode of the top layer. The blending mode is right here. Click on the down arrow, and we're going to use lighten. And this is basically our finished effect. You can try different blending modes to see if you like any other better, but I'm going to stay with lighten. And as you can see, we have a background that's not too terribly busy. That might prove to be a very nice background for a slideshow or a video title slide. That pretty much concludes the demonstration. I'll go ahead and flatten this because I don't need to work with the layers anymore. I'll click on Layer, Flatten Image, and now I'm going to save it. File, Save As, and I'll put it in a version set, and it's going to go right back into the folder that I got it from. That's my normal process. Notice it was a TIFF file I started with, so it will be a TIFF as I save it. But I think, just to save a little space, I will go and save it as a JPEG. It'll still go into the same filter or same folder, and this will be its name. It's in a version set. Underscore edited dash 1 says that. And I'll click OK or save here. Crank the quality all the way up to 12 in the JPEG options. Click OK. And we're done. We can close the image. And that takes us back to the organizer. And there is the picture I just saved. Expand the version set, and there's a picture I started with. So we'll close it up again, and that really does now conclude the demonstration. Thanks for watching.